So I have here a laptop. It's this small. And by that small, I say it's that small. This is the Chuwi MiniBook X, and I'm here to tell you my story after having this little laptop for well over 2 months now. Let's go. First, let's talk about the overall build quality on this laptop. Aside from the jittery trackpad and the low refresh rate screen of 50Hz, everything else definitely feels on the upper end premium. You have a really rigid body, you have a touchscreen screen so you can basically do this, and the keyboard really feels good. It kind of reminds me of my low profile Keychron B2 Pros or somewhere alongside the Apple Magic Board or Logitech's low profile MX keys. Now, I did say that this has a low refresh rate screen, just 50Hz. I don't know why they capped it to that, but you are able to bump it up to 90Hz as per checking the Reddit. But I don't wanna risk it as this is quite expensive, coming at around 22 to 25,000 pesos here in our country. And because this is basically an 11-inch laptop, you can just throw it around one of your sling bags and it will perfectly fit. As you can see here, the screen is glossy and a bit reflective, but the colors you're getting on this is actually nice. It's almost on par with my LG monitor, and I'm actually surprised on that end for something this small. As for the internals, we have 16 gigs of DDR5 RAM paired with 512 gigs of storage, but here's the speed bump. You are getting the N150 Intel chipset, which I know is kinda slow, but it surprisingly does keep up with my office work that I usually do on this mini PC. You also get a webcam, nothing too special or really clear, just enough for decent video calls. Next, let's talk about the important part, which is the overall experience with this PC. Immediately after booting this PC, you are definitely gonna feel the heat on this. This mini PC heats up quite fast, kinda comparable to gaming laptops, but something I initially didn't expect for something this small, but I actually felt it. Earlier, I stated that you have a jittery trackpad. While you are using it, it is fine, but once you idle around in the middle or somewhere on the top left, you will definitely notice your pointer buzzing like a bee, and it becomes more apparent the more the laptop gets hot. And when I tried cooling it down with a fan, that jittering does go away, so I'm suspecting it's mainly because of the heat. As for performance, the N150 isn't really that much of a capable processor. However, because it does come out of the box with 16 gigs of RAM, you actually have a lot more headroom compared to other laptops releasing with better CPU but comes out with 4 to 8 gigs of RAM. Like, dude, it's 2026. I'm pretty sure 16 gigs is bare minimum at this moment. I was actually surprised that I was able to open a lot of 3D models at the same time on this and slice it for my 3D printer. But if you're just planning to do Word, Excel, or Sheet, basic office stuff, you really won't have any problems with this. But when it comes to the battery, at most in heavy use cases, it just lasted me well over 2 hours. As for gaming, I was able to play some light titles on this. However, you would definitely want to use an external monitor if you want to appreciate the screen refresh rate, and as well as it will be mandatory for you to use a really strong fan to cool this down if you don't want this to die down mid-game. I actually use this outside more than inside, mainly for quick document checking or 3D model checking, but if you're planning to use this as your main PC in your home setup, unless you're really doing basic stuff with it, it's kinda hard to recommend this as a daily laptop to go to. Now, to sum it all up, when it comes to the overall build quality on this, it definitely extrudes premium and they are serving. But it is also one of the fastest heating up laptops that I've held, which will be a major turnoff for most. As for the internals, you are good with the 16 plus 512 gig configuration they come with out of the box, but the N150 chipset might be a tad too weak for those looking for more power. But then again, you don't often see laptops of these sizes being sold right now, so this is definitely one good option if you are looking for a MiniBook. And if you're just looking for a really lightweight laptop you can bring anywhere, this is a good option. But if you're looking for a I'ma do everything in here laptop, you'll just have to pass.